We are I think so. Like we are going to have an access by today.
They'll
Boss.
they will get it today. Yesterday, actually, we shared one practice thing, but somehow there was an issue. Today, I'm guessing like somewhere around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, they will get the this thing for temporary this thing for practice. Okay, please carry on.
Okay. See, you guys are aware about the delimiter. Okay.
Yeah.
Today's agenda is we will see the delimiter.
Can you
Wow, how?
can you be a bit louder? I'm unable to hear.
Okay. Now it's audible to you.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah. Today we will see the delimiter practical part. How to
Yeah.
import the data. Previously we saw the how to import the CSV data. Okay. Here we will see the CSV tab and others. Uh, I'm going to remind the previous things about the delimiter. Before that, we have the about the comma. Okay, in comma delimited file, the CSV separated values. You can see that one already we discussed. Again, I have the added for the reference because we are going for the practical part. Okay,
Mm,
CSV format, it's the comma part. Okay, we can add this one. Okay, we will get our data in that way, first name, last name.
mm,
It's separated by the comma, that's why the separated comma separated value. And another tab we already know about that one, tab delimited file. If you'll see the tab delimited, it's the in tab delimited file the separated by the tabs. Okay, whatever the tabs are there, it's separated by the tabs. A space we are saying, we can see that a space is
mm,
separated by the space. Any tab we can put here. Okay, and another one is space delimited. It's just looking like the tab. Okay, but here in between the column we have the space. And fourth one is the semicolon. If you will see the that data is separated by the semicolon, all these value we will see the practical one by one. Okay,
mm,
and fifth one is the pipe delimited file refer to the pipe separated value. Okay, this format is the PSB. First name is separated by the pipe, last name, 5, sign up date, light. Whatever the data we have is separated by the pipe. This type of the data, if you wanted to store in the marketing cloud, okay, previously only we know the that one, only the CSV file. Okay, now we are going to see all these things one by one. Okay, first
mm,
we will see the comma delimiter file. Okay, we know also, but again I'm going to review that one. How we'll go? First we'll go with the data extension.
mm,
Then after going to the data extension, we need to find our data extension file name. I'm going to minimize this one. Okay, data extension Sandy. C customer 30 copy. I'm going to store the data here.
mm,
Record, and then I'm going to import that data. Okay. After importing, we will get the three types of the delimiter tabs is there here,
mm,
comma tab and others. Okay. Firstly, we are going with the comma. Once you are selecting the comma value, then whatever the fields, whatever the Excel sheet, whatever the sheets you are selecting, that should have the .csv format. Okay.
mm.
Now I'm going to add the screenshot. We are more familiar about the how to add the CSV data. Okay. I'm adding a screenshot for references also. Okay. Are you clear about how to import the CSV data
Yeah, yes,
in
yes.
Marketing Cloud? That's why I'm going with the another data. Okay. Another thing. Okay. Another thing we are going with the tab. Okay. If you'll see tab file. Okay. Now I'm going to the my Marketing Cloud. Okay. Here I'm clicking on the cancel. I'm going with the export. Whatever the data we have in Marketing Cloud, we can also export the data outside. If I'll try to export that data,
Mm,
okay, this data we can export in the two way. Delivery locations is two. One is the FTP. Now we don't know about the FTP. Okay, once we'll start the automation, that time we will see the FTP. Then we will the export data on
mm,
the FTP through the data extension.
mm,
Now only you know the how to download from the browser. Okay,
mm,
export options. Then here I'm selecting the tab. Okay,
mm,
I'm going to export our data in the tab format. Then after it, we'll see how tab data will be the show in on the Excel sheet or your
mm,
data format. Suppose I'm going to install. Once our data is the downloaded, okay, I'm going to open. See whatever the data we have
mm,
in data extension, and after exporting that data, this data is showing in the tab format. Okay, you
mm,
will get the tab format this type of the data also we can store in the data extension. Again I'm going to restore this data into our
mm.
data extension. First I'm going to clear that data. Okay, after clearing the data, I'm going with the import option. Here I'm going to select the tab, not comma, then click on the browse. Wherever we have installed, it's download customer 3 copy .txt format. Again I'm going to next. Next. Here we can change the notification mail. Okay. Then import. Close. I'm going to add the screenshot of this data. How we'll get the tab format. Okay. Then once you'll see the documentation, you can determine which one we have. This one is the tab format. Okay. Before and after option, we will see. Once I'm going to check our data is stored or not. Data extensions. Then we have folder name is the Sandy. Okay. Sandy 13. See, customer 13 copy. Okay. Whatever the data we had in the text format, in tab format, separated by tab, that all data is stored. Okay. I'm going to add the after exporting. Okay. Are you clear about this one? Tab format,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we are storing and how it will be the.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to add after storing into the D. Okay. Before that, it was in the say it was the separated by tab, customer ID,
Mm,
first name, last name, email. Then it's store the data. Then after that, once you started the import option, it's already import into the data extension. Okay. Now we are going with the third format, space delimited. Okay. Space delimited, it's separated by the space. Okay. Again, I'm going to do same thing because once I start the export and import, both thing we will cover. Okay. Again, I'm going to export that one. Okay. Here I'm going to add. We can see the space extension also,
mm,
space delimited. I'm going to add here a space. Okay. Directly we can add a space. Okay. Then we can start the browser download. Then we export. Then customer 13. See, whatever the data I have the downloaded. Wait, close J. If you'll see that data, column name it's showing in the double quotation. Okay. Then after that, whatever data we have, it's separated by a space.
yeah.
And I'm adding that one also. See that one, space delimited, space delimited file. Okay. Again, I'm going to store that space delimited in the data extension. Okay. Once we'll start the importing part, we will go in the marketing cloud. Now I'm going to clear the previous data. Okay. Once we clear, then again we will start from the importing from the scratch. Okay. I'm starting from the import. Again, I'm selecting the my others. Okay. Space. Okay. That one is space delimited. Now I'm going to select the browse. I'm going to select my browse data space delimited. Whatever the file we have, we can see that format .txt. Let us see.
What you did, Sandy? I mean,
Wait. Actually, for a space now, it's asking for the extension. Yes, others.
directly if we give a space, it's not coming.
No, directly it's not coming. Suppose I'm selecting the directly space, clicking, it's asking for the
I think
required one.
space is not given. Huh?
Yeah, a space. See here, we can export that data. We exported that data in the space format.
Okay.
Yeah, customer ID, first name, last name, email. Okay, and if you'll see the extension of that file, okay, extension of file is the txt, but we are unable to store the space that data. Let's try once again. Okay, dot txt is also not tagging. Oh, for space we can use the slash s.
Mm.
Even mapping the manually customer ID, customer ID. Now I'm going to next. One second.
I think slash s. S you need
Yeah,
to
yeah, S is not taking, na, that's why. See that one, forward slash. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm going with the delimiter. Okay, next. One second. Is it same top one and this? No, no, not same.
actually Sandy. I think
Yeah.
during the export time we need to give slashes or that. I guess that is
No,
the
no, no. During the export time, we can give a space. It will be work.
no.
But
Okay.
now, wait. Once again, we can check. Now I'm going to import. Then we will export. Then check once again. Copy, record, import. We'll check that one also. Slash s.
Mm.
Let's wait for this one. Again, I'm going to export this data.
Mm. Mm.
Let us see with the slash s.
Backward slash. I think
Oh,
it's backward slash, no?
as is not taking. Yeah, it's backward.
Hmm.
Export. Again, we will try.
Hmm.
Export. Then I'm going to clear the data. Then import. Now it's going to import. I'm going to add the previous of the space data. But in Marketing Cloud, only it's taking the slash.
Okay.
Okay. Now after that, we are going with the another tab one. Semicolon delimited. Okay. SSB format. Okay. Now I'm checking. It's working for marketing. How it's working for the Marketing Cloud. Okay. First we are going to the export. Then other. Again, it's not taking semicolon. Okay, I'm going to the download. If you'll see that data, it's the separated by the semicolon.
Hmm.
Column name and data is also separated by the semicolon. I'm adding the previous and after. Okay, once I'll go there, app by header row. Then we are going to close. Again, we are going to import the data. First, I'm going to the clear. Others, we need to select here semicolon. Then next. Even if you wanted to try to the another tabs, another extension, we can try here with the same process. With same process, we can export because creating the file it will the takes time. We can
Yeah,
create
yeah.
the file from the data extension. After adding the extension, then we can export. Then after that we will try to import, and we will see how it's stored and how it's reflecting our data extension. And wait for its processing. Now it's processing. See that processing button. Once data is going to store in the data extension, it will show, hey, we are processing. Once it's stored, then processing will be the stop. Our data is stored in the same way. Whatever the file, whatever the extension we are importing in the data extension, okay, it doesn't matter. It's going to process and store in the same format in the data extension. Only they are storing our record, whatever the recorded data we have, it's storing in the marketing cloud format in the normal data. We are converting from the CSV, semicolon, and any text file we are storing in the data extension in the table format. And after that, I'm going to add map by header. After, then we are going to try for the delimited. Same process for the delimited file. Going to the export for the delimiter, pipe delimiter, other. We are going for the browser download, export. Here we see two things, how to import and how to export. All these things to be learned about the export things. Also, I'm going to provide the import data. Okay, import file and import tutorial, import documents. I'm going to provide to you. Okay, your responsibility to after that to create same thing for the export, because once you'll do for the import and export, it will be clear for you.
Yeah.
It's not hard, it's easy. Then after that, I'm going to add the screenshot here. Then after that, it was the import. Export you are going to add here. Okay, then after that we'll see data is exported, export in tab CSV, and other extension you want, you can try that other extension also.
Okay.
Limitation I will tell about the extension. Now I'm going to add before, after. Okay, after, if you'll identify after data, all data is same, because all data we are storing in the marketing cloud format in the data table. Okay, now after that we will see about the another things. Are you clear about that one, how to import the delimited
Yes,
semicolon?
yes.
Okay, only we can change the tab.
Mm.
And now 6.1 pipe delimited we have done. Sendable data extension. If you'll see the right side, a screenshot is added. Okay, are you able to see that one?
Yes, yes.
See, yellow color identify it's the sendable. Once you sendable data extension marketing cloud type of data extension, you can use for the store and manage your subscriber as previously we stored. Okay, and once why we are storing data into the data extension, because we are going to use our data extension for the further campaign. Even if you wanted to share email, suppose we have the five records: Sai, Kamal, Sandy, and Varsa and Ricky. Five records we have, and five records have the different types of the email address. That records we are going to store in the data extension. Okay, if it's going to store in the data extension, in data extension there is a button. Okay, we need to select its use for sending or use for testing. Okay, if you're not selecting use for sending, further you are going to use that data extension in your campaign. It's not going to send mail to that particular subscriber. Subscriber here, subscriber is the email address and data. Okay, if I'll show the marketing cloud here, if you'll go to the properties, okay, see the here use for sending. If I'm clicking the use for, not clicking that one, save. Okay, if I'm going to use the further in the my email campaign, it's not going to process. Okay, it will start the processing, but our subscriber Rahul didn't get the mail from our email campaign. Okay, once I'll make the sendable, then they will able to send the mail to Rahul. Okay, it's clear. Put the sendable.
You mean for individual record we can make, or it's for
No, no,
overall?
it's all record, not the individual record.
Okay,
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 for individual record, we will see in the
okay.
subscriber and list. Once you'll see the email campaign, email content builder, then we will start the using our data extension. That time you will be very clear about that one, how to send,
Mm,
why you need to send, why you need to select the properties. Okay, all these things. Even I'm going to select use for not sending. Okay,
mm,
once I'm selecting the use, first added this one, use for sending, save. I'm going to add here. We'll see sendable data extension.
mm,
Okay, sendable data extension. Whenever you are going to select,
mm.
okay, it's in term the sendable indicate the data in the extension can be used for the sending emails,
Emails.
sending sending email messages. You can use that data extension in your campaign for the sending your campaigns. Okay, campaign data whatever you have.
Mm,
If you are going to select the non-sendable, okay, in non-sendable how it's going to act, non-sendable data extension just like table data extension, all data extension whatever we have, it's just like table. We are going to store that information not intended for the sending mail. Okay, suppose you want to store some data, you have the millions of the data, you are not going to expose that data, you're not going to send mail to that particular subscriber or
mm,
particular record, then you can store that same data in the non-sendable data extension. We
mm,
can change the properties here. If I'll select here the not sending, if you'll see these properties is not
mm,
selected used for sending or testing. Even you are going to use that data extension in the your campaign, you are not going able to send the mail to the particular subscriber.
particular subscriber. Okay.
And I'm going to add a screenshot. See here. Okay, same thing for the testable data extension.
Mm,
Okay, if you wanted to test, okay, testable data extension, suppose whatever the data we are storing in the table. Okay, if you want to test that data, because suppose that we have the millions of the data. Okay, and same types of the data we start the sending mail to all the subscriber. Okay,
mm,
that all subscriber data will the track in the marketing cloud. Once we'll send the mail, then we'll see how it's going to track. All subscriber data will the track in marketing cloud. But if you don't want to track that data in the marketing cloud before sending to original data, original subscriber, we can test our data. Okay, for testing purpose we can create one data extension and we can store that data in the data extension. Then after that we can send mail to the 5 or 10 subscriber whatever we have the stored in the test data. Okay,
Okay.
because it's not going to reflect your the original data. Once you're going to create the report, in
Mm,
that report, it's if you are not selecting the testable data, it's going to store in your report. Okay, that's why we are making our data extension testable. Suppose as a developer you have the created some campaign, and before delivery to your product manager and anyone, before that you need to select test that unit testing your campaign, unit testing your automation journey. For that part we are going to make our data extension as a testable. And I am here, I can change the properties behavior. I'm because directly I can't select for the testing,
mm,
because once we'll select for the sending, then we'll able to select for the testing, because we are going to test the data for sending purpose. Now I'm
mm.
going to select the save. Okay, then here it's a subscriber key, everything is going to show. Okay, are you clear about the sendable, testable, or
Yeah,
non-sendable?
yeah, yes, yes.
Three things. Okay,
Yes.
then after that we will see the filter data. Suppose that
Mm,
we have the millions of the subscriber,
mm,
and we don't know about the subscriber behavior, subscriber location, subscriber gender. Okay, and you have the some requirement,
mm,
segment that data behalf of the male or female, gender,
mm.
locality. Okay, for that purpose you can use the filter that data. Suppose that if I'll show that one, go here, I'm going to store first I'm going to store some data, then after it will apply to import browse. No, no. Are you able to see the Sandy new folder?
Sandy new folder. 1 second.
SFMCDC icon, Sandy.
Yeah, yeah. Sandy new. Last row. Yeah. Above that. Above that. No, no, no.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Now I'm going to store some data. Then after I will apply the filter. We'll see till the upload our data. Our data is stored. Okay. We have the 8 records now. Okay. Now I'm going to change the data extension name. Let's see is saving or not. Is saved. Okay. After that, I am going to apply the filter. If you see the right side is showing the copy,
Mm,
split, filter. Three
mm.
buttons are there. Okay. Uh, First, if I'll copy, I think we already know about the how to
Yeah,
copy
if we
the data
copy it,
extension.
then the data cannot be duplicated.
Yeah. Okay. Then we will see the filter. Then after it applying the filter. Okay. Suppose you wanted to filter that data on based on the customer ID.
Mm,
Okay. Suppose even we have gender column, na? Language is there.
mm,
If you want to filter the data based on the language, okay, whatever the Hindi, whatever the English language, okay, I wanted to contain that English language data in the different data format, in different data extension, save and build. Okay, I can give name of the data extension customer 13 English. Okay, I'm going to store sandy 13, save. See, our original data is the customer 13, but we have the filtered data
Mm,
using the customer 13 English. Whatever the people they are keeping the English language, they
mm,
have the segmented in the different data extension.
mhm,
Okay, using filter functionality, we can filter, and I'm going to add customer 13. Okay, going to add the records based on the language preference.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
we'll see the filter data extension. Also, you feel the see that one. This is the customer 13. Okay, customer 13 was the copy data.
mm,
Okay, now we have the customer 13 English. Okay, if you'll see the properties of that customer 13 English, see, first we'll see the properties. Okay,
mm,
how it's going to reflect our properties. See in the type, if you're able to see that one. Type filter customer 13, language equal
mm,
to English, and type it's showing the filter. Okay,
mm,
now I'm going to add the properties. Okay, and then after result D, we can see, click on the record, because we have the filter on based on the language. Is it clear? Filter data extension.
yeah.
Okay. Once you'll practice the previous one, no? Then after that I will give the particular task on the filter and all these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Result D. Okay. Then after filter, then we are going to move the random data extension. Again, we are going to see once again the filter data extension. Let's see if any functionality is there. We will discuss. After clicking the filter button, we can select here the filters our. Okay. Also, we can select the data extension here. Okay. Practice anything, whatever you wanted to select from the any others. 01 practice, approach data filter. Okay.
From
That
that data extension,
measure
it
is
will.
also there. Yeah, tell
Hmm?
me.
From that data extension, it will pull the data.
Yeah. For that data extension, we are not going to pull the data. That data
Mm,
extension, we can pull the column name. And then after that, we'll apply the some values. We'll see once we'll work with the automation part, we'll see the measure is also there. Okay. How it's going to open, click, bounce, that type. How it's going to filter on based on that. Here we are going to base on filter based on the fields. Okay. Whatever the
okay.
fields we have. Okay, here we are going to base filter on the based on the filter. Particular filter is there. Okay, we can select that filter. Okay, that filter we will see in the automation.
Okay.
Okay. First, now we are segmenting on based on the field.
Mm.
Okay. And we can also clear the data, save as the filter. Okay,
Mm.
save and build. And if you wanted to change the source, you can change also. Okay.
Okay.
Then after that, we are going to see the random data extension.
Mm.
Okay. In random data extension, no, not this one, my bad. Yeah, it's the randomly select subscriber from the source data extension. Okay.
Mm.
Suppose that you have the millions of the subscriber in the data extension,
Mm.
and if you wanted to test your subscriber,
Mm.
okay, and you are not aware about your subscriber, which subscriber will be good for your campaign, that
Mm.
time you can apply for the
Mm.
random segmentation. Otherwise you are clear about the field, which field you need to segment, then that time you can segment on the based on the filter.
Mm.
Now we are going to filter the data based on the random. Here it's not customers. See, we saw the standard data extension.
Yeah.
Also we'll see the filter data extension. Okay,
Yeah.
filter data extension we filter. Again I'm going to show. See, same thing, we can select
Mm.
data extension whatever we have,
Mm.
then according to field we can select. Okay,
Mm.
then after selecting I'm going to create the random data extension. It's going to allow to the randomly select your subscriber. We will see how it's going to select our subscriber.
Okay.
See, after selecting, then after it I'm going to select my data extension, then I will go to my folder. Sandy
Mm.
13, customer 13 is there.
Mm.
Okay, then okay.
Mm.
See left side is showing the all subscriber.
Mm.
We have the 8 subscriber,
Mm.
remaining 100 of the 8 records.
Mm.
Now I'm going to add the reminder or add the data extension. Okay, you will see after clicking the add data extension, it's showing customer 13, segment 0, 13%, 1. Again, I'm going to add the another data extension,
Mm.
2 data extension, 1%, 3 data extension, 4 data extension, 5 data extension.
Mm.
Other way, no, I'm going with the 4 data extension. Okay. Total, we have the 8 records, and I'm going to divide in the 4 data extension.
Mm.
According to rule, it's going to the 25%, 25%, 25% of the all record. Okay. Here, if you'll see the data extension size, we can maximize or minimize. Here, I'm going to apply the 26%. And here, I'm apply to 13%, 13%. Here, I'm going to apply for the 48%. Okay. We'll see. It's showing the data extension name. If you wanted to change the data extension name, you
Mm.
can change. Okay. 13 random one. Okay. We can select here the random 2, random 3, random 4. Okay. I'm going to add the screenshot.
Mm.
Whatever the percentage we have selected, it's going to divide the data
Mm.
on based on the percentage. Okay.
Mm.
Now I'm going to click on the save as build. Okay. It's going to save our data. processing is started. Once processing will be the done, then it's segmented in the 4 data extension.
So it will select random data, right?
Yeah, it's going to select the random data as based on the percentage.
If I want 50-50 split, then
Yeah, you can do. The percentage is there, na? 50-50. See, whatever we have selected the 13%, 13%. Okay,
mm,
select on the okay. Let's see. Random 3 have the 1 data.
mm,
Random 1 have the 2 data.
mm,
Random 4 have the 4 data.
mm,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and customer 3. Random 2 have the 1 data. 4,
mm,
2, 1, 1. It's divided. Okay, because we have the selected one for the
mm.
52%, one for the 30-30.
Then
Okay,
what is that reminder one in that filter?
yeah, I will tell. Wait,
Okay.
now I'm going to select the customer 13. Okay, in customer 13, I'm going to click on the record properties. Okay, okay, again, we are going to create. Select, I'm selecting the source data extension. After selecting the source data extension, clicking on the create. Select your create data extension method.
Mm,
We have the created random. Okay. After selecting the random data extension, we need to select the folder name. In folder name, we have the Sarita. Inside Sarita, there is Sandy 13. In Sandy 13, we have the customer 13.
mm,
Okay. See, previously you asked for the 50-50.
mm,
If you want it for the 50-50, then you can the add data extension 2.
mm.
Need to click 2 times. Then you can give here the 50% and 50%.
Okay, okay.
Okay. In that
If
way,
you,
we can
ah,
select, then save and will. If you wanted to add the reminder, okay, see customer data extension size is the 100%. I'm going to click
I think
the
not like this, I guess, Sandy. Add data extension and then we need to click on reminder, I guess. Delete add data
no,
extension.
no, I will tell. Wait now.
Okay.
Suppose I have the selected the random one. I'm
Mm.
clicking one.
And
Okay,
next reminder will come.
okay. See next reminder. We can create the reminder also. Okay, when you want to
Mm.
reminder for the your data extension. Okay,
Means first
five.
first one, if we select 40%, reminder will be 60, right?
Yeah.
By default, we cannot change anything there.
Suppose see there
Got it.
50%. Then again. It's not like that remaining. It's
Mm.
going to remind you about your data extension.
Mhm.
You can create the reminder because why I'm not selecting that reminder here because we are going to use in the our automation part
Okay,
how
okay.
it's going to give the notification. Okay, only we should know about how to create the random data extension, how to filter. Okay, in that way also we can create. See, selecting the data extension 100%, 95%. Only I want one data extension.
Mm,
Okay. See, add the reminder. If
mm,
you wanted to add the reminder, suppose you have the your data is full for the 95%,
mm,
then you will get the reminder. And reminder you can create. Now I'm going to create reminder for the 30%, 5%. 5% we have the remaining.
mm,
Okay. For remaining, we have the data extension segment 0. Okay. And reminder is the 5% and 100%. We have the two reminder and I'm going to save and we'll
I'm getting
see.
confused. Like what happened here exactly? Mm,
See, whatever the data extension we have the use. See, add reminder. Okay, add reminder is the 5%. We have the data extension. We use the filter for the 95%. Suppose I'm using here the 40
mm,
and here I'm using the 55. Okay,
mm,
it's a 95. The
mm,
percentage of the number subscriber cannot be zero. Okay, now 40 and 55 we have the two data extension
mm,
and I'm going to give the reminder. So
mm,
deleting that one. Okay, customer segment 0 is I'm going to give the reminder for the 5% because only we can create here in the automation. We will see how it's going to the act. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can save and build. The percentage of the number of subscriber size cannot be 0. Now I'm going to select the 5, save and build. Record 3, fail to create the random data extension, random segmentation. We can decrease our size here. Okay, 10, 10, like that. Add reminder. We can add the reminder for the one record, 6 record. And previously see without reminder, if you'll notice that one, without remind, it's not showing that record part. If I'll remove that one, cancel. First cancel that one. Customer 13, create, random. Okay. Data extension, Sunday, 13, add data extension. See, actually, you are not going to clear about that one, about the add reminder. Once you'll see the automation, na, then we will see how to
Okay.
give the
Okay.
reminder part.
Mm.
Only be clear about the how to add the data extension in the
Yeah.
random data extension and how to segment that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
This one we are not go. We are going to use the all the data extension in the automation. Okay.
Okay.
Here
Okay.
only we are learning that one how to create.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. I will share that documentation. And could you please share your mail? I'm going to add on the conference page. I need both of your mail. Okay.
I need to share my this.
Okay. You can
Give me.
share with the Kamal, then he will share.
Just now I texted here in this chat, or like should I text you on WhatsApp?
No, no. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi. Hi. So shall I stop the recording?
Yeah. Yeah. You can
Okay.
stop.